Well, hello, Swifties. It's Ken Lawson, Renaissance Man, back with Taylor and doing Out of the Woods. I'd seen a thumbnail for the video and it looked really interesting to me. And then I looked to see, if it was a popular video, and it seemed to be fairly popular. And then a bunch of people in the comments also mentioned it because I had mentioned I was thinking of doing it, and they're like, oh, I love that song. So, anyway, I am doing it. I did look into this a little bit ahead of time because I'm finding with Taylor that so much of it is, drawn from her own experiences, her own life. I wanted to have just a sense of if there were events around, the video, or how the song was written, that kind of thing. And I saw that it was Jack Antonoff who was, one of the main people on it. And apparently he put the song together ahead of time, and then sent it to Taylor, and then got back lyrics on it like right away. She wrote the lyrics over the track that he sent. That was a different approach for her, and hopefully it'll be cool because I don't know everything about it, but I did get a gist of if there were life events that were going to be referenced in the song. So let's go ahead and jump into this really quickly, and we'll see how it goes. The one thing I did find out is that it does have to do with Harry Styles and their relationship, because apparently there are some things in the lyrics that reference those kinds of things. So we'll see. All right. If you want to support me, do the Patreon thing, buy me a coffee. And I will be doing Taylor's new album will be her first. Well, like I've said in the other ones, I'm going to do the Long Pond sessions, but I'm also going to do her album, the new one. And those will go to Patreon first, and then they will come to YouTube after around a month or less. It depends on how things go with copyrights. We'll see. So let's go ahead and jump into this, and here we go. She lost him. Well, that sounds right off like it didn't work out. Ooh. And I saw that she didn't direct this one. Wow, I just got chill from the imagery there. Oh. Ooh. Love that dress color and cut for her. Ooh, love the drums in here. Oh, that was neat directing. I love that dress. Oh, I want to go back to before the chorus. There's so much I like in this so far. The coloring I love. And of course her makeup is always perfect for her. Another thing that I read was that she did all of her own stunt work in this, out in the woods. So that's really cool. And it looks like they may have gotten maybe actual wolves. Because I think it said they filmed in New Zealand, and the laws may be different over there, because I know in the U.S. A lot of times it's really hard to use actual wolves, if I remember correctly. But love the music, and of course, I'm a big Lana Del Rey fan, and Antonoff has worked quite a bit with Lana. But yeah, the production on the music is really, really nice, and her voice sounds great. So let's get back to it. Boy, the cinematography in this is beautiful. I mean, look at that. Just a single light back there gives you all of this, catching the little bit of rim light along the bottom of the wolf and giving a silhouette back there. And really, really well lit. And then just a light to kind of fill on this side. I love that shot of her there. That's so cool.
The rest of the world was black and white, but we were in screaming
I really like that line about the rest of the world in black and white. We were in screaming color. This really neat rhythm to this. That blue is gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, what a neat shot there. I just want to back it up to see that shot there. That was really cool. The great transition. Wow. I love the leaves coming away on the snow.
Last December, we were built to fall apart.
That's, ooh, another great, wow. Okay, I got to pause on her right there. Wow. Boy, what a great cut on this dress, and the design, the way it comes in around the waist, you know, from the sides, and that's really neat design. But anyway, I like that we were built to fall apart and come back together, because I mean that happens to so many couples. And saying, "Are we out of the woods? Are we out of the woods?" Just continuing and just when things aren't working out, you just want to get past that point. And she's just repeating it over and over because you just keep wanting to will it into existence, that you're past the troubles that you're having. Wow, I really like this song. And I love her look here, the hair length and all. Really nice. I think they said this is when she was starting to come out of the country, you know, more country phase.
Together.
But I could be wrong. That's a beautiful shot.
Your neck was hanging from my neck.
Ooh.
The night we couldn't
Chill
quite
again.
forget when we decided to move the furniture so we could dance, baby, like we stood a chance. Two paper airplanes.
Oh my God,
flying, and I remember thinking,
I gotta go watch that transition again. Wow. And I like this too, that when she's singing about this thing that sounds like it's a happy memory of moving the furniture so they can dance and all that, she's singing it with a little bit of ire, which is odd. And it's almost like, you know, yeah, we had a happy moment, but it was still in the middle of all this turmoil. But this transition coming up in the video is beautifully done.
furniture so we can dance.
You hear that?
Like
So we can
stood a
dance.
chance. Two paper airplanes flying.
What a neat shot. Wow. She's giving me chills left and right in this. And the fact that it's all her makes it more impressive. Oh, wow. Chills again. Well, chills for her too. Ooh, I love that little scrunch of the face there. Ooh. God, I love the way she did the vocals there with the da, 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 just staying there and then going up at that. Da, 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 da. That was cool. And I like that I looked this up a little bit ahead of time to know that she's just doing all of this herself. Very Billie Eilish of her. Because I tell you what, Billie Eilish will put herself through some hell for her videos. And I'm really respecting a lot of the newer artists that I've been doing, how much they put into their videos and how much they commit to making it the best it can be. But I love the slog through the mud and all of the things you got to go through. And then it was saying, you know, I'm setting you free, and that coming out of the woods in this instance seems to not be coming out of the woods and working it out. It's coming out of the woods, coming out on the other side, and it being over is coming out of the woods and making your life better by parting. It's really a neat concept. I love this video. Yeah, I did read that this was from a snowmobile accident they had. This is so Evil Dead. But I think it's ending a lot different than it did in the Evil Dead. Oh, I like that pose and woo! Love it up there. Boy, she's just throwing herself into this, isn't she? Literally. Wow. Wow. Of course, I'm sure there's no fire actually around her there. Oh, okay. I am a fan of just moments that look like paintings in videos. And here we have two right off. Right there. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous shot. Wow. Really beautiful. And then this. I mean, that's when a good videographer and cinematographer and all that just come together with the perfect subject to make art. And that's what she's doing. Just the hand movements, the look, the eyes. It's all involved in making art. All right, let's get back and I love underwater photography, of course. It's one of my favorite things, actually. Boy, she looks gorgeous in this one. Oh, wow. Wow. Let me look at that again. She lost him, but she found herself, and somehow that was everything. Wow. It gets me a little bit. Because when you come out, I've been divorced, and sometimes, no matter how good it was at times, when you come out on the other side, and I did find myself after divorce, because I look very much at, even if everything wasn't my fault, I still analyze what I could have done better in a relationship so that I don't make those mistakes if I get into another one. And sometimes you refine the things that made you happy on your own. Really, really great message. Love this video and loved everything about it, every single thing. And she just looked stunning in this to me, with a very natural look. Really great. I was actually going to do Wood from the new album, because I've read so much stuff about it, of, some people not liking the direction it went and things like that, whereas she was writing it to be more of a kind of cheeky song. But then it came up when I was looking at this, but I've been talking about doing this one before her album came out, so I just really wanted to do it. And then I thought, if I'm going to do Wood, I should do that as part of my album reaction, which I'll probably use the visualizers just so you all have something to watch. But we'll see. I might just throw lyrics of it up on screen. But anyway, I loved this song. I like the feel of it, the drive of it, and it's like it was like the just churning ahead, trying to get through to the other side, and it was beautifully done. Wow. She's obviously worked with some great directors to help inspire her directing choices down the line. So, anyway, that's it for now, guys. You have a great day, great night, great life. Bye.